Number 5, Nadia de Lima. Number 7 is Vanya Hernandez de Souza. Number 8, Maria Paula Gonzalez de Silva. She likes to be called Paula. That's the girl who had 36 points in the upset win over Bulgaria. And number 11, Marta de Souza Sobral. For the United States, Teresa Edwards, Cami Etheridge, Ann Donovan, Cheryl Miller, and Katrina McLean. And Donovan controls the ball, but Brazil gets the first possession. Shot from the outside by De Lima. Cami Etheridge, 4 against 3 for the American team. That's Teresa Edwards. No basket.
A quick 3 seconds.
Yes, it was. And quickly back comes Brazil without the officials handling the ball. They get it out very quickly. Fortunately, the miss that time on the part of Vanya de Souza. Back come the Americans. And Donovan with a good move, but she loses the handle, and Cheryl Miller with a foul over the back. She went for the ball, and she fouled Hortensia.
The thing that's difficult for Ann Donovan when she gets the ball down low, once she puts the ball on the ground, because she's so tall, one of the smaller players will get away from her, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, we know that she doesn't have particularly strong hands.
No.
So she shouldn't know the net put it on the floor.
And Edwards with the foul. Teresa Edwards reaching in as she tried to knock the ball away from Hortensia. Hortensia will definitely draw a lot of attention from the American defensive team as the girls on the bench look on. Yelling encouragement, Teresa Weatherspoon along with the rest of the ladies. From the outside, three-point shot. Terrible by Paula de Silva. She was 6 for 6 in the game yesterday.
The Americans really look kind of disorientated right now at the beginning of this game.
Cheryl Miller on the lob pass and the shot by Teresa Edwards. The foul goes to the free throw line. 3-0. Now make it 3-1 in favor of the Brazilian team. And they were really astonishing on those three-point tries yesterday. And I think they were gone up 11 for 13. We said 6 for 6 for Paula de Silva and 3 for 3 for Hortensia. The United States team didn't even try one. In the middle, that's De Lima. Katrina McLean with the big rebound. She played very well until she hurt her leg. That's 3 seconds again on Katrina McLean, and so they're obviously not going to let the American girls camp in the middle.
They really haven't had a chance to set their offense up and run it.
We played 1 minute and 15 seconds. The United States has yet to get a field goal. Brazil has 1 3-pointer on the part of Paula de Silva. Hortensia, look at the creativity on her part. Sobral battles on the floor with Miller. Will have a jump ball.
Feeling after, it's like a little reconnaissance.
Paula de Silva has all 5 points for the Brazilian team. She's picking up where she left off yesterday when she had 36 points against Bulgaria. 5-1 in favor of Brazil. Cheryl Miller from 16. Cheryl who had 19 in the win over Yugoslavia. Back comes De Silva, great pass inside. Can't be converted by De Lima. Sobral controls. And Teresa Edwards has a 3-on-1 for the United States. Cheryl Miller's open on the left. Good pass by Edwards. 4 for Miller. It's tied at 5. 17:50 left to play first half. That's the type of play I think that we need to get out of the Americans then.
Well, defensively, they came back and recovered. Cami Etheridge was able to come up with that block, which created that fast break.
Well, that time it was the return of the favor that Cheryl Miller got from Teresa Edwards. As she gave a good pass to Teresa, she lays it in far, as we anticipated. 7-5 in favor of the American team. They trailed early, but they have fought back. Another 3-point try. That one by De Lima. And the rebound by Donovan. Wide open, Miller on the left. Good lead pass from Cami Etheridge against Hortensia. Cheryl Miller will go to the free throw line.
You can be effective without really being there again for a while.
And again, the American team, not a particularly efficient group from the free throw line, Ann.
Well, at SC, Miller shot close to 80% from the line. They've got about 3 or 4 players that have shot 70% in college, but you're right, Rick. Most of the players have shot 65% and lower.
Bad pass by Hortensia. Good play by Etheridge. They call it traveling. She can't believe the call. Kayao looking on. And the foul is going to be called against Cami Etheridge. She was trying to defend against Paula.
She got a fucking nose for that, too. Thanks.
It happens.
Teresa Edwards knocks it out of bounds.
She opened up defensively so you can see her person and the ball.
It's woman-ball relationship. Hortensia drifting to the left. Tough to make that floating shot going to the left hand.
Put off a little bit.
Brazilian playing a man-to-man defense, but it looks like it's almost a collapsing man-to-man, similar to the NBA-type defenses. Cheryl Miller from the baseline. Cabral with the rebound for Brazil.
She had a very good game.
Cheryl Miller with a great
Cabral
steal.
had a good game yesterday. Nice play by Cheryl Miller.
I'd like to have seen her take that one home, Bill, but of course, we don't see too many dunks in the international competition in women's basketball. And Teresa Edwards with a good play against Hortensia. Used her body well and cut her off. She'll go to the free throw line.
And that's 2 fouls on Hortensia. That's good. Because she's not known to be a great defensive player. If you get her in foul, a little foul trouble defensively, she may make a couple offensive moves that's not too solid.
It really is, but, you know, pointing out what Bill was saying about Hortensia, she's guarding Cheryl Miller, and it's interesting because Hortensia is not that great a defensive player. Now they switch into the 2-3 zone.
Smart move on the part of head coach Cordoza. Cheryl Miller, baseline, that would have counted had it gone. 7 of the 10 American points, the other 3.
One of the things that Cheryl Miller does well, too, is when she gets the ball in shot selection, she will create the contact so she goes to the free throw line.
Those other 3 points by Teresa Edwards. So only 2 American ladies on the scoreboard right now. That's Cabral.
Steps. But she didn't go in front of the referee.
International goal.
There's the pressure defense that the United States has been trying to employ throughout their activities in international competition. They feel they have to play the pressure defense, get into a running game so they can use the athletic ability of these young women. To the back, to Lehman again, and Donovan comes over with the block.
I love that. I love that. Right.
What a beautiful play on the part of De Silva. Paula just kicked the ball and changed direction. It still will be Brazil's ball.
And now they're going to have to start thinking when they go in the lane now.
Brazil now real strong inside. Cabral's the only tall player really that they have play. Once they get inside against the Americans, it's tough.
Basket scored again by Paula De Silva. She had 7 points. All of the scoring has been done by De Silva. Cheryl Miller tries to get inside. Donovan kept it alive. Taken away by De Lima. That's Hortensia. Hortensia weaves her way through the defense, and the foul will be against Teresa Edwards, her second.
Even that kind of move to go up that strong has got to be painful.
Paula De Silva, though, I tell you, with all the scoring,
to get to the foul line. It
looks like
Just blow it off.
But again, speaking about the shooting of De Silva, Paula, she has not missed a shot from the outside, and she has a good rotation on the ball. It seems like she's really playing with a great deal of confidence.
Cami Ephrich defensively is a real intense player, hustles a lot, but I really think the most underrated player for the Americans is Teresa Edwards, and she's a super defensive player, and she's guarding Hortensia.
Americans lead 12-8. We have just inside of 15 minutes left to play here in the first half. Second game for both of these ball clubs here at the competition that have broken in. So play each team in the competition once, which will be a total of 5 games. Cheryl Miller with the move inside. She'll go to the free throw line. That will be the 16th foul now against the Brazilian team.
Miller's really posting up every time she gets the ball. She tries to get it inside low enough where she can create a foul.
Cheryl's wondering why she didn't get to go to the free throw line, but you don't get the trips there all that often in international competition when you make a move to the basket. You got to try and get that ball up quickly. Cheryl Miller just inside the three-point area, and Cheryl Miller pops in yet another one. That's 14 for the United States, 8 for Brazil. Cheryl Miller with 11 of the 14 points, and Teresa Edwards with the other 3, and still only 2 Americans on the scoreboard and only 2 Brazilians on the scoreboard, Hortensia and De Silva. So it's a 4-woman game right now. Good play. Cami Ephrich gets it out to Teresa Edwards. She's going against De Lima. 1 against 1. Beautiful play. And that will make the score 16-8 in favor of the United States. They doubled the output. We have 14-10 left to play. Back comes De Silva for Brazil. She has 9 points. It's 16-10. And this has been a racehorse ball game. in favor of the United States. The United States jumped out to a lead after, well, they trailed actually in the beginning of the game to Brazil, and then they overcame that deficit, and they've been leading ever since. Okay. Minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. 18-12 in favor of the United States. Only 4 women have scored in this game, 2 for the United States and 2 for Brazil. That's one of them for Brazil who missed that shot. That was Paula da Silva. The rebound by Katrina McLean. It's been Edwards and Miller for the United States. 13 for Miller, 5 for Teresa Edwards. That shot doesn't drop by Fran Harris, one of the first substitutes into the ball game.
Katie Al made an interesting substitute with taking Cheryl Miller out.
Stefania de Souza. So there's 3 Brazilians now on the scoreboard, and it's 18-14. Perhaps Cheryl was a little tired, and Katrina was not looking for the pass. Back comes de Silva. She was the cute pass, and her teammate DeLima didn't get there. Good play by Teresa Edwards. You mentioned her hustle.
And that was strictly a hustle defensive play. Came back on defense.
McLean off the miss by Edbridge. Tough roll taken away by de Souza. To DeLima. 3-point try. Count it. And the Brazilians practice that three-pointer regularly. That's what their coach has to do to try and open things up inside. And it works quite effectively. 11 for 13 they were in the game yesterday against Bulgaria. They've already hit 3 of them in this game. Teresa Edwards from the baseline counters for 2. She had 7. 20-17, United States leading. Priscilla, good move. Tough roll. That was DeLima. Fran Harris. Out of the University of Texas, the team that won the NCAA, undefeated this season. And Teresa Edwards again. Scoring the basket by Cleva Kolmachar.
McLean has really not gotten into the flow of the offense whatsoever. De Souza, at her height, is a very deceptive player.
Some more substitutions. Cynthia Cooper has come in. Also Sydney Brown as well as Jennifer Gillum for the United States. And that's Hortensia from the baseline.